satellite footage you want to share with us?
Everything I've ever said in my life is allegedly.
How good do you think the satellite footage is now? Like, if you go outside, do you think they could follow you everywhere you look?
Yes.
On video? And
Yes. I think they could have done that 10 years ago.
You think so?
Yeah.
To be honest, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't trust that we're not being watched.
You know what I've been yelling for the last 10 years? Anytime something doesn't work, like my phone glitch, I'm like, how did we get to the moon? And how it's like,
What are you talking about?
what?
That's like so much less complicated than this phone.
Getting to the moon?
Yeah, the amount of power that you have in your phone is vastly superior to all of the computers that were linked together in the Apollo project.
That's so crazy. That's true, but that is so crazy to think about. Wow.
Yeah.
Joe, would you go to
It's
the
insane.
moon if someone said, "Hey, I have room on my shuttle"?
Hell
I
no.
would think it's a trap.
You would.
It's a trap.
You
Yeah,
would.
I'm not
Where do you
going
think
to
they
the
take
fucking
you?
moon. What, I'm going to go to a place that sucks? Like, it sucks. It sucks. I can look at it. I see it sucks. Like, stepping foot on it. I'm sure, I
got
think
the gist.
looking at Earth from space would probably be the wildest. That would be wild. Like, thinking, that's what I would like to see. Like, you're above the Earth. Like, you fly out into space and you're looking back on the Earth. That's got to be an insane thing to experience. That's got to be insane. That's because you get it a little bit when you get in a plane, and then you land. But it's kind of a freaky thing that you're like up here in the clouds and shit. Like, what are we doing up here? Like,
Yeah.
It
how did we
feels
figure out
foreign.
how do we figure out how to do this all the time?
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
flying
Every
around
time
the
I'm on a
cloud.
plane.
No,
Yeah, it might be fake.
She does.
They might time travel you to New York. What the fuck are you talking about?
She does some crazy OCD shit before we get into the plane. She's got to touch it twice.
Oh boy.
I have a touch of the D, of the O, and the C, and the D.
A touch of the D.
My
the
therapist says I have a
OCD.
touch.
A touch.
A
Just
trace.
A
A
trace.
trace of the.
A trace
Yeah.
of the compulsive behaviors.
Yeah.
If it works for you, if you got a system,
She
you
goes-
stick to it.
She goes, "Don't worry, I got to touch the plane twice so that we get there safe." And she goes, "I got us. You're going to be happy I touched this plane."
Yeah, I have to look at the people in the eye, and if the people don't look like they have a will to live, I have to have pay extra attention during the flight so we can get there.
Kim controls the flights with
Maybe
our
you
mind.
do. Maybe you do.
2 taps.
That's the thing. It's
I
like
can
maybe
tell.
there's something to that.
If there's someone that's not as worried as me, I have to do it. I can tell when someone can take over, and I go,
Wow.
oh, I can nap for a while. We'll both keep it up.
Mm.
Yeah.
Remember when the one captain
There's hot
complimented
spots.
my sunglasses?
Yeah, that captain, you should have hit him up because we could have gotten a little buddy pass out of it. You should have made that captain your little buddy.
Have you ever been on a plane where there was a squabble?
A fight?
People start fighting.
I've been on a plane where they had tried to, a lady, you need to get off, and she wouldn't get off, and she had to be removed, and then we all had to come off. I started the boo for her, which was really fun. The Karen boo. Yeah. She needed it.
She gets involved. She treats everywhere like Skankfest. She's like, "Boo!" We're like, this is a plane,
I'm
bitch.
crowd surfing over her.
Some of these brawls that you see on planes are fucking insane, where people just pile on top of each other in the sky. That is so nuts.
It's
that people
crazy.
would do that. Just get in a fight while you're flying through the
We're
air.
in the sky, people.
Yeah, it is so crazy.
You can't, I don't even want everyone jumping that much on the plane at the same time. I'm like, don't move it. It's crazy that we're going this way and
Yeah.
it's going well. Every time I'm like, wow, this is
Yeah.
going well.
It's great. We're alive.
Whew.
We're flying up here in the clouds.
Whenever I get off, when I'm exiting, I look the pilot dead in the eye. Like, I literally am so thankful for my life when I get off a plane.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're just some dude. He's just some guy standing there.
And how many times do those planes fly?
I mean, they're overused machines.
Are
They're
you sure?
That's
Maybe they're perfectly used.
I have no idea.
You just like saying that.
I'm
Maybe they
questioning
have, like, an
everything I've ever thought.
Extensive search criteria to make
They
sure
do,
that
but
everything is gone over with a fine-tooth comb to make sure nothing's wrong with it.
I know they do, but
there's
how many
freak accidents?
Yeah,
Joe.
how many
It's not that
times?
many.
Okay.
If you think about how many planes fly, it's one of the safest ways to travel. If you look at it statistically, the problem is the when that happens, it's so terrifying.
Right.
But if that's how you go, everybody's horrified because it's out of your hands. You're in the sky. It's all nuts, right? So it's a particularly terrifying way to go.
But also,
Right up there with wolves.
it would also be weird to survive a plane
God.
crash.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I heard about a girl that survived a plane crash. She was the only one by herself. She was the
Then
flight
you have
attendant.
guilt.
And
Survivor's guilt.
Only she had was broken ribs, and I kept thinking about her ex-boyfriend, how terrified he was. Like if you're,
that lady's durable.
yeah, she comes back
Sturdy.
up. She comes back up and she fixes her hair. She comes back, you're like, she's dead. Finally.
That's the thing about something like that. Just like there's certain situations where it's just
How?
dumb luck. Like the impact, the way it hits, the way you hit, where it goes down. You know, it's just like it's chaos. They're probably crash landing, right?
Before Travis Barker, you told me this.
Oh yeah,
You
he
tell the
says
story.
this. Oh, Travis
Yeah.
Barker got I don't know if this is true.
Oh. Sorry,
I
it's
don't know
from
if anything's
TikTok.
true after this fucking podcast. Fuck, dude.
Is
I don't know.
this
What's
even
up?
real, man?
What's
I
that?
think
Am
we're
I even?
real,
Am I
man.
even here? You know.
Yeah.
But Travis Barker, I think he said in a thing that his daughter asked him not to get on the flight. She had a bad dream. The plane crashed before he got on the flight.
Ooh.
And shit happens like with surgeons and stuff. Like if you tell a surgeon that you had a bad dream, a lot of the times they'll try and reschedule.
Oh wow.
Well, for me, I'd be
I
like,
hope
my
that
teeth
a lot
were
of the
falling
things
out
I say
last
aren't
night.
true, and people are just going to bombard me with real facts after this.
They probably will. It
It's
seems like
fine.
a lot of you're doing voodoo. Basically doing a lot of voodoo.
Me
Yeah.
currently.
No, like what you're saying.
Oh,
You're into voodoo.
Yeah, we're woo-woo bitches.
A little bit of woo is fun.
Yeah, I have an amethyst in my bag.
I bet you do. A little bit of woo is a good time. A little bit of
Sage.
astrology.
A
little bit of everything.
A little bit of Sedona timeshare.
Hey, sometimes you got to go to Sedona and sit through a 10-minute or
How often
10
do you
hour.
have to go a year?
No, okay, so what happened is this. So I told Kim, I said, Kimmy, we're going on vacation. Pack your bags. We're going to Sedona. And then when
She
I
involved me.
yeah, and then when I called, they said, well, on this date you have to go to a 120-minute presentation. And I said, nope. Because that's where it goes down. They lock you in a room, and that's
Oh,
where they
no.
make you really sign
But
up.
I heard it gets bad. I heard sometimes they drug you. they,
Hey, you
they
can't
get you,
say that.
They get you drunk. Allegedly. Everything I said is a lie. Nothing I've ever said is the truth.
Okay, so then
What can you say?
So then guess what,
Yeah, but
Joe?
you can't say that because they'll sue you.
Who?
Big timeshare.
Right?
Big timeshare. Is timeshare
These
all?
people, you're saying
is-
you hear they drug you?
This time, there's a news article about a couple that got locked in a room. They gave him a weird drink, and then they bought a timeshare, dude.
Really?
Yes.
Wait
So
a minute.
that-
They're drug. You're serious?
Can
She
you
told
look
me
up
this.
couple getting drugged in a timeshare? And I'm not saying that they do. I'm saying that this couple said that they.
Okay, so she
something
told
funky
me
happened with their drink.
She told me this, and then everyone I talked to was like, "You
Look.
can't go to